If you've ever taken a drive, whether it's along a busy highway or a quiet neighborhood street, you're almost certainly traveling on asphalt. It's everywhere, smooth, dark, and so familiar that most of us rarely stop to think about it. But have you ever wondered what actually goes into making that road beneath your tires? It might look simple, but asphalt roads are the result of careful engineering, precise materials, and a step-by-step process that starts long before the black surface is even laid down. From raw stone and sticky bitumen to heavy machinery and intense heat, there's a lot happening behind the scenes. Today we're going to break it all down. How asphalt is made, how roads are built from the ground up, and why this material has become the backbone of modern transportation, right here on History of Simple Things. Asphalt might seem like a modern invention, but it actually has a surprisingly long history. Natural asphalt, also called bitumen, has been used for thousands of years. Ancient civilizations like the Mesopotamians used it as a waterproofing material for buildings and even boats. Fast forward to the 19th century, and asphalt began to take on a new role. In the 1800s, engineers started experimenting with asphalt for road construction, especially in Europe. One of the first modern asphalt roads was laid in Paris in the 1820s. By the early 20th century, as cars became more common, the demand for durable, smooth roads skyrocketed. Asphalt quickly became the material of choice because it was flexible, relatively affordable, and easier to maintain compared to alternatives like concrete or cobblestone. Before we dive into how roads are made, it helps to understand what asphalt actually is. Asphalt is not just one material, it's a mixture. The main ingredient is bitumen, a thick, sticky substance derived from crude oil during the refining process. Bitumen acts like glue, binding everything together. Mixed into this binder are aggregates, materials like crushed stone, sand, and gravel. These give asphalt its strength and structure. In fact, about 90 to 95% of asphalt is aggregate, while only around 5 to 10% is bitumen. This combination creates a material that is both strong and slightly flexible, which is crucial. Roads need to expand and contract with temperature changes without cracking too easily. Building an asphalt road doesn't start with asphalt, it starts with the ground. First, the construction team clears and levels the area. This may involve removing vegetation, rocks, and old pavement. Once the surface is cleared, heavy machinery compacts the soil to create a stable base. On top of this, a subbase layer is added, usually made of crushed stone or gravel. This layer is essential because it provides drainage and prevents water from weakening the road. Above the subbase, a base course is laid. This layer is thicker and made from larger aggregates. It helps distribute the weight of vehicles so the surface doesn't deform under pressure. If the foundation isn't done properly, even the best asphalt surface won't last long. Think of it like building a house. Everything depends on a solid foundation. While the groundwork is being prepared, asphalt is being produced at a plant. The process starts with heating the aggregates to remove any moisture. This is important because water can interfere with how well the bitumen binds everything together. At the same time, the bitumen is heated until it becomes fluid enough to mix. The hot aggregates and liquid bitumen are then combined in precise proportions, creating what's known as hot mix asphalt. Temperature control is critical here. The mixture is typically kept between about 150 degrees Celsius to 170 degrees Celsius. Too cool and it won't spread properly. Too hot and it can degrade. Once mixed, The asphalt is loaded into trucks and transported quickly to the construction site. Timing matters, because the mixture must remain hot for proper application. When the asphalt arrives on site, the real transformation begins. The hot mix is poured into a machine called a paver. This machine spreads the asphalt evenly across the prepared surface at a consistent thickness. Behind the paver, workers may make small adjustments to ensure the edges and joints are properly aligned. The goal is a smooth, uniform layer without gaps or uneven spots. There are usually multiple layers of asphalt applied. The first is a binder layer, which provides strength and durability. On top of that comes the surface layer, which is smoother and designed for direct contact with vehicles. Each layer serves a specific purpose, working together to create a road that can handle daily traffic. Right after the asphalt is laid, it still isn't a road yet. The next step is compaction, and it's one of the most important parts of the process. Heavy rollers pass over the hot asphalt, pressing it down and removing air pockets. This step increases the density of the material, making it stronger and more durable. Compaction must be done while the asphalt is still hot. If it cools too much before rolling, it won't compact properly, which can lead to weak spots and early damage. Different types of rollers may be used, including steel drum rollers and pneumatic rollers, each serving a specific role in achieving the right finish. After compaction, the asphalt needs time to cool and harden. This usually takes several hours depending on weather conditions. As it cools, the material stiffens and gains strength, eventually becoming the solid surface we drive on. Once the road is ready, final touches are added. This includes painting lane markings, installing signs, and sometimes adding reflective materials for visibility at night. Only after all of this is complete is the road open to traffic. From ancient waterproofing material to the backbone of modern transportation, asphalt has come a long way. What looks like a simple black surface is actually the result of careful planning, precise engineering, and coordinated effort. So the next time you're driving down a smooth road, remember, beneath you is a layered system designed to carry you safely and efficiently from one place to another, and now you know exactly how it's made. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.